Hello and welcome. In the previous video on spoken English, the topic chosen was introducing oneself. Based on certain points, I expanded various ideas in simple language and told you to practice speaking in English before your mobile screen, then record, erase, re-record. If you are serious enough, if you are trying heart and soul, your improvement is a foregone conclusion. In this video, I extend the discussion further and you see how one can expand ideas or speak centering around the points that you'd soon find on your screen and focus on the language, not on the topic. I mean, speaking on and on, that is continuously, is the only important thing. Do not judge the topic or the points. Of course, you can make it far better. Let's get started. The topic being facing an interview. Try to present a professional image of you. You should speak clearly. No need of speaking fast. You are in no hurry. You should keep in mind that in the interview room, everyone will stare at you. They will try to read the language of your eye. So you should also be bold and make direct eye contacts while speaking. Nothing to fear about. You should have sufficient command over the language you are speaking. You shouldn't fumble. And if you fumble, your chances are dim. Be on high alert and listen to what you are asked. In response to their questions or queries, if you keep on saying pardon or can I hear once more please, they will assume that either you are hard of hearing or you are unnecessarily wasting time. Also, forcing your interviewer to repeat things will not go down well with them. In the interview, they are the boss and they might not conclude in your favor. Whatever you say, say with conviction. Let your confidence be visible. That keeps your chances alive and afloat. And of course, if you perspire while answering questions, it means you are not in your own self. It shows that you are not in the normal state. You are finding it really hard to answer what they have asked you. You are incapable of handling them, and so you are trying too hard. You are boiling within yourself. That's not a good sign. So try to be cool. Try to be calm and collected. You should not lose self-control. Very importantly, it is considered a minus point if you are arrogant, not submissive, and if you show attitude, even if you are spoken to or addressed in an unfriendly and provocative way. Who knows, they aren't testing you. They aren't testing your patience. Your capacity to adjust in an odd situation may be under test. You should never be rude, but definitely firm, upright, and honest. At the same time, you have to be clever enough in your answers, which should be to the point and no confused, lengthy answers. Would you say what you really feel or think? Well, if you are outspoken, if you go into a debate, that may blow out your chances simply because you are a novice and nobody loves a troublemaker. Nobody will bow down, but you have to. You have to compromise. Another thing that is very important is that you cannot afford to get nervous. When you enter a room or a place where people are seated and all eyes are fixed at you, it is natural to get nervous and you should realize it beforehand. Think about the situation well before, rehearse in front of a mirror, realize that you have nothing to lose. You have to hold on to your nerve. Only then the interview would be up to the standard, and only then you can hope to get through, pass the test. Next, let me come to another aspect of facing the interview. What to say during an introduction of yourself before the panel of interviewers. That indeed depends on the context and the audience. For instance, if it is an interview for a government job, then after telling your name, you should mention the name of your university and college from where you passed, along with the year of attaining the highest degree, be it a PhD or a master's degree or a graduation. Also, you should mention to them any award or special achievement that you had. For instance, if you have a training in martial art and have got a black belt or whatever, you can mention it. Or if someone sings well and has advanced to the final stages of a national competition or event, why not mention it? Or if you play for a well-known club, then you can bring these things to their attention. It would also be wise to mention your topic of interest. Of course, that should be related to the topic or subject, the thrust area on which the interview is being held. In case of interview for a company job, things are different because there your technical knowledge, skill, work experience will be under the scanner. You have to mention your previous job if you served any company previously, and why are you wanting to quit, your expectation, work ethics, how long can you work at a stretch, how much you can deliver for the profit of the company, etc. These are matters that will be asked, and you should go prepared with an updated CV. Before I quit, let me mention things that one should not do, that is, one should try to avoid while appearing in the interview. You should follow or judge the mood of the interviewers and act accordingly. Keep your introduction or presentation precise, but covering the main points about you which you want to highlight. But you should not say things that are unnecessary or out of context. And self-praise, that is speaking highly of your own self, is to be strictly avoided. You should not vacillate. If you change your opinion in front of the interviewers, that reflects your incapacity, your failure to take a fast, decisive decision, fast, decisive action. Once you say something or make a comment, it is expected that you should stick to it, establish it, and hence you should keep defending it by putting forward arguments in favor of your proposal, but should not backtrack. While giving interview, do not say what you are not. I mean, do not do any acting, just be your own self. It is safe to be honest and simple and upright. The process of interview depends much on personal preference, choice as well as chance. Every interviewee is treated differently. Also, each of the interviewer has different taste, preference and liking. In view of this, it is better never to make controversial comments, never to oppose established rules, because you are going there to simply seek a job under their terms and conditions. You have no choice. So never argue or show disrespect to any of the interviewers. Dress is an important factor while facing the interview. You should be decently dressed and you should ensure that you look good. Needless to say that your dress should fit you well, and you too should be comfortable, should feel comfortable in what you are wearing. Otherwise, your concentration will switch every now and then to your outfit, that is, to what you are wearing, and this would surely spoil your interview. This much in this video. Note down the points and speak whatever comes to your mind in English based on these points. I end here. Goodbye for today.